Boom! What's up, you loser? The bleeding has stopped. It's a fucking miracle. I didn't think it was gonna happen today because it wasn't looking like it was gonna be a green day for a long time. I was red up until noon. I guess that's really I got. Anyway, I was red for most of the day after taking a very good winning trade to start off the day. It was just loser after loser. Went all the way down to 50 bucks red, and then we brought it back at the very end on devs. I think was the yeah, devs at the end was the one that saved us. I traded 11 stocks today, which isn't normally when I do best, but it was kind of just one of those days where there wasn't a lot of opportunity. When there was, it was very spread out. Um, Few and far between. But anyway, not the metrics we want to be seeing if we're gonna continue to try to size up. But it's all good. Just try to finish out the week strong, or I should say have a good rest of the week and hopefully size up. Went for a couple longer holds today. A few worked, a few didn't. This wasn't really that long of a hold, but my first trade here on GRYP, was best trade of the day. I was looking at this long line of consolidation here. I figured if we popped over slow, we would get a decent pop. And yeah, quick sell off to start off.
Why
And
can't
then
I
once
get
I saw the
filled?
turn happening, I
I would have
hopped in
been up.
and
Oh, what the fuck?
rode this thing for a while.
I
Here's
just
the
got
turn.
filled. That's $1, $2 a trade.
And I was like, fuck it, we're holding it. In 18,
Okay,
held
I
it all the
don't
way up
want
to
to
the
trade
halt level, got
still.
out 32. Um,
Okay. Why can't I get filled?
Watch it one
I
more
would have been
time.
up. Oh, what the fuck?
There's the hold.
I just
Here's
got
a
filled.
continuation with buyers.
That's
So got in,
okay.
and I was like, fuck it, this looks good.
Okay, I
And
don't want
bang.
to trade
Not
though.
sure how I got out 32, but we'll
Guys,
definitely take that. And was that 18 to 32? 18 to 32. That's 14 cents. Usually on a stock this price, I would be trading 650 shares.
okay. I don't
But after coming
want to
off of
trade
2
though.
red days on Thursday and Friday last week, I
I just got
want to
filled
make sure
like
he didn't get off to too bad of a start if we did take
I
a
luckily
loser. So
got filled at like
yeah, very good opening trade. Very happy with that. It's one of my better trades in recent
well I couldn't have
times.
sold. Technically I was in, and if it would have gone
And that halted, and then came over here to forget FRGT.
for GT, can you dip for me?
All these, once again, I talked about it in the review yesterday. All these gappers, or at least a lot of the gappers, this one as well, linked to crypto news, is the catalyst. So, not sure what the deal is with that. We didn't have as much continuation as we did on some of the names from Thursday and Friday, but I was trying to give this one a second when I shouldn't have. Should have continued here, and I was thinking through 99 and 2, and didn't happen, but still sold for 1 cent there.
Yeah, I got on 94, 93. I thought it was gonna keep breaking.
And then I think after that trade, this is when it started to go downhill. I think that was my last winning trade for quite a few. It breaks 2 without me. The movement, I'm not trying to complain and say that it's the market's fault. I easily could have been decent in the green today if I didn't suck, but the movement is just not what I'm used to. It's a lot more. Oh god, that's just fucking disgusting. There's no rhythm to it. I excel best when it's a stock in this price range, but there's some kind of rhythm, or you can see buyers and sellers getting broken down, or there's some kind of timing, or I don't know anything, but it just sucks when it's like ding 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 ding, just fucking shoot me, you know? But I just need to recognize what's happening sooner and like here recognize okay, it's not pulling back. I should probably hop in here. But it's just hard to trust when you don't know how strong these names are gonna be. I'm only watching this for one candle. This chart isn't the prettiest looking, but isn't the worst. And I added late here on this 209 break. Was trying again when I saw the buyers, but by the time I'm hitting the buy button, it had already broken. And bang. Quick 5 cent loser on 650 shares. There goes 30 some bucks. And try to take a trade there when this candle went green. Here we go. Let's see what this is. Held there for a third time at 98. There's below. Here comes some buyers. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm checking my fills and doing a bunch of shit I should be doing. That's another thing. My focus needs to be a lot higher. I get in here when this is going green, break over previous candle, and I was once again hoping for a push to through 14, and it just didn't happen. It rejected. So thankfully, I'm getting in low enough to where I'm getting these out for still either small winners or break even when these breakouts are rejecting. So that's one improvement from Thursday and Friday last week, because I'm not getting in late for these breakouts and then taking losses because of it, at least on a few of these so far. So that's one thing to be optimistic about. And yeah, it was pretty fucking dead for, not dead, but just not the best opportunity for a while today. KDLY looked very promising, and then it just sold off pretty much all day long. I think there was a small patch where I was looking at it. I mean, you know the opportunity isn't great when I'm looking at a name like this. Here's KDLY. Big sell off of open, and it halts it down, but it halts it down near. Do I mark it or do I just know? Oh, I was looking at this dip on the 5 minute, so I clicked over to it real quick off this 33 to 31 level. Looked like it was gonna hold 32 there and bounce. I'm in 36. Looking to give this one some time because it's a good 5 minute setup. And it just doesn't give me the bounce. So I get out for loss there, and then of course, taps 32 again. I sell at the bottom, and then it gives an actual bounce. Well, at least another little bounce. So here it is again at it. I do buy it again. Yeah, I'm glad I sold that. Try to buy it off that. That's the dumb trade. Yeah, just not being entirely smart. Obviously, the opportunity wasn't the best that we've seen, but clearly my brain wasn't functioning at the best that we've seen it either, so yeah. There's a few things outside of trading that I can improve on to have my mental better. So this is I'm vowing to myself to change those things so that they don't affect my trading. Here's another loss. Let's see this YHC. This 610, this in the teens. I have this marked at the wrong spot just because I clicked on it on the 5 minute and I don't have auto snap. For whatever reason, I do need to change that. But anyway, yeah, this dip into, I think 16 was the actual level. It dipped 21 before there's 15. I try to add right there. As soon as I see 15, I get it. Getting in 22. Oh, yeah, the ass just wasn't down yet, so I get smoked there trying to instantly add into it.
Alright, yeah.
I was getting smoked, I think, on Friday and Thursday, and even a little bit today, waiting for buyers to come in on those names where they would break it. I would buy I would try to buy when the buyers are coming in, but it had already broken. So I let that carry over into a few other names where I'm trying to buy as it's falling, and it got me smoked there as well. So obviously need to do a little better at trading stocks individually. KDLY, we're looking at it here. Let's see the opportunity I take. Ooh, breaking over this previous candle, thinking I might break over that top that I should have marked. I think it's just 25, but here we go. We go for it through 25. Holds higher that time. We get in, looking for 25 break. Don't like how many sellers are coming in with the lack of buyers, so I sell it there. I don't mind that at all. I was looking for longer holds on this thing, but after seeing how this thing was, I mean, obviously it's down, could continue selling off. Cameo. Was going for some longer holds on this thing, but yeah, the opportunities just didn't really show themselves for a lot of those longer holds. At least for ones that I would be comfortable taking, because longer holds are not my thing. GRYP. Knew that it was going to be halting a lot. Tiny halt bands closed below 75 cents yesterday. And then we had a lot of random pennies that were also randomly shooting up, and we're trading very thin for pennies. Do we get in for this 25 break? Oh, that bid just instantly. I got an after 25. Yeah, I mean, I guess. But the bid just
I got
didn't
fucking
really come
5
up.
cents on.
Yeah, it would have been better to hold, but wanted
I
to see
should
it
have
make a
got
push for that whole level considering how close it was, and it didn't, so I sold quick. One of the thin pennies, TAOP. Another one, CHSN. Goddamn copyright. Can't listen to fucking music no more. Anything else exciting? Wow, today was worse than I thought. I mean, I could have done better, obviously, and just not taking stupid losses more so than taking a lot more winners. But um, the opportunity was very limited. 280 break on MLGO. And then I got blocked out for copyright. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad that I didn't finish red today. But obviously, I would like to not have to dig out of a hole every fucking day like I have been for the past 3 days. So I think goal for tomorrow will definitely be take it even slower, be a lot more conscious of every single trade and thought process that I go through, and try to just collect a little bit of profit. It's obviously probably not going to be a home run day with how this market's been, but I try to get up decent and stay up decent. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Peace.